Hello, time for a 10-minute yoga flow. This one I wanted to give you so that you had something you can do when you've been seated for a long time, concentrating on a task such as working at a computer or writing, that you need to get up sometimes and stretch your body and move your body and allow your circulation to flow, your blood to flow, your energy, your oxygen, and that will often help you to come back to the task more focused, alert and re-energized. So get your mat at the ready, take off your shoes and socks, and we'll first of all create this stance. One foot to the long edge of your mat and one to the short edge of your mat. Turn your hips and shoulders square, long neck and ears reaching up to the sky. Turn your tailbone down, lift up your pelvic floor up and in, and draw your belly button back to your spine. Now you're set. Take your arms up. Reach out side to side, fingertips to fingertips, creating that long line. Drop your shoulders. Take a big inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, melt the upper body across and down to the leg. And we're going to look up at the fingertips, reaching up to the roof, stretching that arm upward, and create a flat triangle by pressing the pelvis forward, pulling the top shoulder back, keeping the abs engaged, and not putting any pressure into the bottom hand. That's just lightly, weightlessly resting on the leg. Now as you hold that pose, give energy to it with your oxygen. A full and purposeful breath in through your nose. Where do you feel this? How is your body feeling now? Connect mind and body. And now bend your front knee and windmill your arm from the floor. Take it all the way back. And I've just stepped out another couple of steps to have a wide base underneath me. So this top hip here is not sticking up. We have that hip low. And we're going to lift up the other arm, join them together, link fingers, pull up to the sky and pull back. So we're doing three big things. Push forward, pull up, pull back. Make sure your belly button and your chest point to the long edge of your mat. And hold, and breathe. And again, it's that full, purposeful breath that just energizes your whole body. Keep that back elbow pulled over your straight leg. Can you push a little deeper into this knee bend? And now straighten your legs where they are. Keep your stance and slide down the leg into long triangle. So the bottom hand is going to come as low as you comfortably can. Your eyes are going back up again to your fingertips. But if you struggle with your neck, you can turn your head to the front instead. Now if you're super flexible, or you've got short legs like me, you can pop your hand on the floor here at the bottom. But just do what feels comfortable to you. We don't want to overstretch, and we don't want to do anything that feels painful. So we're going to a level that is a deep, yet still comfortable stretch. And then I'm going to lift up a little out of this. I'm going to rest the elbow on the leg. And now I'm just going to check something right here. Ankle, knee, hip, shoulder. One long diagonal line. So we don't want this hip sticking up in the air. That way we're supporting our lower back. And from here, take a breath in, around past the bent knee. Exhale, lift. Make a big circle. Inhale, round. Exhale, lift. And I will just say there to keep going and let that flow, the breath and the shoulder movement together. Creating that wonderful range of movement in the shoulder. Just feels so refreshing to do this stretch with the breath together. And leave that arm up at the top there. And turn your gaze back to the ground. Now bring that back foot back in 2 steps. And your weight is all in your front foot here. Now we're going to take the fingers to the floor. We have 3 stages. So just do whichever level you can manage. Stick with stage 1 today if you're a beginner. Stage 1, extend the leg behind you with a bent knee, using your fingertips to balance you. Stage 2, extend the front leg to straight, keep lifting the back leg. Stage 3, bring the underneath arm to parallel to the floor and the top hand to the roof. And hold, extending through the arms and the legs. Engage your core. This stage 3 might be a little bit tricky if you're not used to doing this pose. So this isn't really a beginner's pose. Keep the foot on the floor if you're a beginner. Bend that knee, pop the foot down, and all together we'll bring our arms back to parallel. How are we doing? Shall we do that on the other side? Turn your feet. Let's relax the arms. Breathe. Just let them go for a second. Now we have the other foot to the long edge, and we've swapped, and we've got this one to the short edge of the mat. Take your arms up, shoulders down, breath in. Exhale, melt across. Drop that hand to the lower leg there, and take the other hand up to the sky. Pull your shoulder back. Push your bottom shoulder through to the front to create a flat triangle, squeezing in the abs. Keep the tension out of your neck. Doesn't that feel good to move on to the other side and stretch those muscles there? Through your lower back, your obliques, through your hamstrings, all the way up into your rib cage. Breathe with purpose. And now bend your front knee and windmill your arm from the bottom, pulling all the way back slowly. And again, I'm going to step out 2 steps to create a really wide base underneath me. Link your fingers, pull up to the roof, pull back, push forward. And here I'm looking up on a diagonal line. And I've got my belly button and my chest pointing to the long edge of the mat. Can you get a bit deeper in that knee bend on the front? 3 important things. Push forward, pull up, pull back. And now straighten your legs where they are and slide down. We're going to go through into long triangle. Again, just going as deep into the stretch as feel comfortable for you. That's a good hamstring stretch right there. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. And lift a little. Bend the knee, rest the arm on it, palm to the sky. Check, this hip is not sticking up. So you might need to create a wider base so you have the line from the ankle knee to the hip and the shoulder. And breathe in round. Keep this arm close. Breathe out, lift. Come round past the bent knee. Breathe in round. Breathe out, lift. Breathe in. Breathe out. Those purposeful breaths really help you to clear your mind in these moments. Relieving any built up stress and tension from your temples. And leave your hand at the top and turn your gaze to the floor. Bring in the long leg from the back so that the weight is pressing into the front foot. Now you're keeping that knee bent, but you're going to drop your fingers and they're there to support you. We don't want lots of weight in the fingers. Transfer your weight forward. Keep the knee bent. Stage 1. Give it a go. You can always put your foot down if you lose your balance. Stage 2. Extend the leg and lift the back leg to straight and straighten the front leg. Stage 3. Arm parallel to the floor. Top hand to the roof. And pull up that back leg as high as you can. And hold your balance. Use the stability of your core. Bend the knee, put the foot down. Bring your arms to parallel. And come in with toes, heels, toes and heels. And circle your shoulders from front to back. From front to back. Namaste. Thank you for joining me.